against Hopkins in Maryland with nothing to show for it. We'll start with an early look. Ryan McGorry up top, become a man-up specialist. Luke Murphy in the right wing. Matt Minikis to quarterback. That is McGorry at the top of the man-up umbrella.
And Loyola, very slick, very good skill. Look for them to move the Rutgers defender.
Feed in front, the cut from Brady West. West, the Long Islander from Rockville Center. It was a patient set, then Loyola looks for the cut. They have it at a 1-0 lead.
And we mentioned Loyola and how skilled they are. Move off the ball tremendously, and you look at West, Brady West, as you mentioned, Rockville Center, he moves off the ball very efficiently, and he gets it past Stoller on the inside.
Rutgers committed 20 turnovers. Were held to just 1 goal through 3 quarters.
And this is an offense that very young, finding their way, finding their chemistry, but a lot of talent.
On the sweep left, and of course replacing significant personalities and iconic players in the program's history. Ross Scott, a 3-year starter at quarterback, and Shane Knobloch, arguably the best midfielder Rutgers has ever had. That's Shane Murphy, though, a little bit on a step back fall away. Sticks the shot, and we're tied at 1.
And you gotta love this Rutgers offense early on, attack in the middle of the field, moving great off the ball, and Murphy's gonna find a seam in the defense, and he gets the Scarlet Knights on the board. Great job by Shane Murphy, who right here, he's gonna fade away from the defense, and he's gonna beat Watkinson.
Freshman Colin Murphy to ascend.
And both teams are young, but have extremely high standards as programs. These are 2 top programs in college lacrosse, and Loyola is as blue blood as you can get in the game.
Luke Murphy was stripped, however, the recovery back behind by Haberman. Shot clock running down for Loyola, 5 seconds to go. Stoller will make the save. A little bit of a bailout shot. Keenan Everhart is one of the lefties on that Loyola attack. With the look, transition for the Scarlet Knights. As Loyola balances up, Aiello fires, and Rutgers has the lead. Well, Aiello was thinking about that shot on the first possession when he turned it over, and now he gets that same look. 2-1 Scarlet Knights.
And Aiello from the island. You see Shane Murphy get the first goal. He says, how about another one? Early offense, his man comes off the drift to try for Rutgers from the defensive midfield position. He's so slick, graduate transfer from Princeton, played a similar style at Princeton under former Rutgers offensive coordinator Jim Mitchell. So he's really fit in very well and seamlessly here. He's done a nice job.
Rutgers will turn to a second midfield. This is Hayden Summer making his bid in a very crowded room for playing time to challenge for the first midfield. Summer will strike with his 2nd of the season, a sophomore of Cypress, Texas, that eventually went up to Culver Military Academy in Indiana. 3-1 Rutgers.
And Rutgers is doing a great job of attack.
Who's emerged as the #1 poll for Brian Brecht, junior from Rockville, Maryland, and Gonzaga College Prep. And Rutgers, after losing the first 3 face-offs, turning it over on their first possession, giving up a man-up just seconds into the game and a man-up goal, have completely put that into the recycle bin and lead it 3-1 just minutes later.
Yeah, they've settled in really nice here, and they're really attacking in early offense and doing a nice job of not only attacking early, but getting opportunities.
Feet to the front. Oh, what a look! Shane Murphy got the delivery from Dante Coulis.
And Shane Murphy has done a great job of showing his versatility so far in this game. We saw it with the shot early. Now we're seeing it with his off-ball movement. And he buries it in this match.
Loyola with Diego Roman having that matchup against Colin Cordilla. Colin Cordilla got a step on Roman, save made by Atkinson, and then he'll come down with it as it popped up. Well, Max Watkinson has played every minute, 36 saves through 3 games, 55%. He's had a good year, coming off of 13 saves and the 1-goal loss to Hopkins on Saturday.
And Ralph, one of the things Rutgers has done a nice job is riding.
Oh, quick transition tally, and Loyola gets one back. Rutgers did not quite get balanced up, and Ryan McGrory. And McGrory, who's had a spot on this team going back to last year as a man-up guy, is able to hit the shot from distance, and it's 4-2.
And when you pressure ride, this year Rutgers has put a big-time emphasis on pressure riding. If you break that ride, it can lead to opportunities like this. And McGrory, the senior,
well against the short stick D-midi Charles Ishins, or check that rather for Loyola. That is, I think it's 42 Mark Seaman. Rutgers will just clear the ball and take the shot clock violation themselves.
And Rutgers, a team that likes to pressure ride, so when you get 2-3 seconds left on the shot clock, throw it in the corner, set up your ride, and try to be opportunistic and create an opportunity.
Watkinson under pressure. That's Minikis checking back for the ball. Short stick D-midi with room and time. That could be a game changer for Loyola. That's Chase Brody, the D-midi, his first career goal. A transfer who was just at Army last year as a student after being at Army Prep. Restarts his college lacrosse career and steps into a goal, 4-3.
Today.
That pass also deflected. Active stick again from 88 Jake Wilson. Lawler looks over the top. Room and time. Austin Johnstone makes his presence felt on his first turn on the field. 5-3.
And Johnstone, the freshman from Massachusetts, getting involved. And he's going to step into one. Great angle. And he blows it by Watt for Rutgers, so Loyola is going to be very quick to slide to him.
Cardilla, as he rolls back, hunting for his left hand, and does! Now that second rollback got him to escape from the D-midi Vinny Trujillo, and Rutgers has built the lead back up. It's now 6-3.
And Colin Cardilla, the sophomore from Bridgewater Raritan, up the road in New Jersey, rolls back to the middle of the field strong, two-handed tendencies, right and left, gets to the middle, and he's bringing the energy. 6'3" Scarlet Knights. Colin Cardilla, brother Brady's on the team. His father Aaron and uncle Alan played at Rutgers. High school coaches Matt and Chuck Appel played at Rutgers. So a Rutgers legacy getting it done, and he brings the energy for the Scarlet Knights. A U20 training team member of the USA team.
Went through a long scoreless stretch themselves. Minikis up top. Well, if you're Charlie Toomey, what do you think he told his team at the break, Alex?
They've got to get after Rutgers on the ground balls. They're winning the ground ball battle and creating a lot of opportunities off that. And then in terms of offensively, this defense is doing a great job giving Stoller opportunities, but you got to capitalize for better shots.
Transition chance for Rutgers. Joe Youngerkees. Aiello finds the trailer, and then the look from outside. Ben Stefanos. Stefanos joins the rush. He hits the shot. A sixth-year senior has his first career goal. 7-3 Rutgers.
And Rutgers going from defense to offense, and Stefanos, the grad transfer from U.
Around Stefanos. Minikis finding Murphy, and Loyola in the midst of bringing on a new midfield. Now Brady Quinn. And Quinn with the D-midi on him, and Quinn is able to beat Dean Scalamandre to come up with an unassisted tally, an important goal for Loyola.
Absolutely, and you look at Brady Quinn, 50 in the green jersey, a midfielder, so he's going to go behind the cage against a short stick, and he's going to turn the corner with authority, and he's going to get the Greyhounds within 3.
Effective, a Loyola player able to create for themselves, which we have not seen yet in the 6-on-6.
No, that's a good sign for the Greyhounds if they're going to make a comeback here, and it's still early, a lot of time, but now you got to get a stop on defense, and this Rutgers offense has been very good so far today.
Room in time, Aiello able to solve Watkinson with the bouncer. Well, JJ has liked that shot from the wing today. That's his second.
And Aiello makes this lead 4 goals, but it starts with Zeller to the middle of the fields, and he pulls his stick across his body to find Aiello and give him that opportunity. That, in lacrosse, that's a pull pass, pulling the stick across your body, a very high-level pass, very difficult to do. He draws an extra defender, Aiello, in and out of.
Rutgers wins their 12th consecutive faceoff. As off the wing, Ryan Splain, a look from the wing, Koulis.
And you got to give Pilato a ton of credit. He's been dominating the faceoffs so far and lost the first couple, so it says a lot for a faceoff man when you can reset and now dominate.
Off the wing, hitching right and sticking the shot, Casey Mongillo. What an initial hitch. And the defender overcommitting. Rutgers increases the lead to 5.
And Mongillo, 5 in Scarlet, the transfer from Merrimack. Does a hitch to get to the middle of the field, increases his angle, and he buries it. He's done a great job.
And Rutgers in process here to try to manage the rest of this game. Lawler. Mongillo will take the righty shot. That's fought off and deflected through. 20 to shoot. JJ Aiello sweeping left. And Aiello. That might be the capper. 3 goals for JJ Aiello to lead the Scarlet Knights today, and it's 10-4.
And Aiello, he's having a day for the Scarlet Knights. 0 in Scarlet. He gets a short stick matchup on him, and he attacks the middle of the field for a strong left hand, high percentage shot, and he buries it.
7 teams last year, 68th in the country, 40% facing off. 2 years ago, also 40%. And this year, through 5 games, they're going to be about 30% if this total holds up, with Rutgers having taken 15 out of 18.
But they're young in that position. They'll learn from this experience. They'll get better for it. And you know, both these teams, they want to be playing their best lacrosse in the month of April and May. They don't, you know, wins in February are great, but they don't count as much.
On the man up, and there's a goal. Ryan McGorry. And he could be the best outside shooter the Greyhounds have. And that ends the long goalless drought in the 3-goal Rutgers run. It's now 10-5.
And McGorry, we saw him earlier in the game show off his range. And he does that again to make it 10-5. And steps into one, gets it past Stoller, which is a rare sight today and this season.